All right, adventurers, welcome back to the Mercenaries of Mischief. And for those of you just joining us, welcome. You're about to get a look inside the Avalon Knights Academy, where our first group of students are about to set out on their very first adventure. But before we jump into the action, our Dungeon Master Puck may have a few announcements for us. Puck, take it away.
Hello, and welcome to Class Trip. A few announcements before we get down to it today. I will, of course, start with attendance for our patrons. David Mason, Skylar, Wanderer Jiren, Cretus, James Marte, Ryle Grimrick, Larissa Quill, Grilka, Axel, and Alexis Fernan. Please say here in the chat if you are here. Announcements for this week. Well, we've got this new show. Maybe you might have heard of it. It's starting like right now. And all these cool people, which I'm going to introduce in just a moment, where we're going to have these guys go on their very first adventure as students of the Avalon Knights Academy. And they're going to be joined by their instructor, Lilith, which, I mean, is clearly the most qualified professor that we have on the current team. And for the rest of the week, you're going to want to tune in on Friday night over on our sister channel, Mom's Trash Bin, where we will continue our Ladies' Night trip through Fire Emblem Three Houses, where I play Fire Emblem Three Houses, and Melissa and Arcady drag me for my shitty tactics while I try not to make their anime boys and girls die. So that's it for the announcements for today. Without further ado, let's get into it. So, welcome to Class Trip. I am your benevolent Dungeon Master, Puck, and I am joined today by these fine students, these fine upperclassmen of the Avalon Knights Academy and their instructor, for which I will now introduce in no particular order. You know him as a Herculean exemplar of creativity on YouTube. I just know him as my good friend Joe. We have Kyrus the Paladin joining us today.
Oh, you charmer, you. Yeah, what do I say?
Nothing. You just
hello,
nod,
yes.
wave, whatever. It's the first episode. Set a precedent.
Yeah.
Also joining us today, a cosplayer of some Twitter renowned, Jade Valkyrie is joining us as Lairah. Did I say it right this time?
No, you didn't.
Okay.
Not even close.
Lyra. Say
Lyra. Okay.
Lyra.
You see, for some reason I had it as Lyra was the wrong one that I'd been saying in my brain while I was going through it today. But I'm good we fixed that today. Lyra is joining us today, the half-elf druid.
She'll respond to anything.
Making his triumphant return, we have Angelo coming back. Younger, fresher, newer.
Pressure. Yeah.
And last but not least, we have our class representative, Sakura Rogue Uzu, another artist joining us from the YouTubes to come and play D&D. And then
It's me.
last, but absolutely not least, we have our instructor, Miss Lilith Singer, who you might recognize from Sundays. Now, when last we left our heroes, darkness, because the show hadn't started yet. But now the show begins. That's all-time greatest intros. In the Forgotten Realms, along the Sword Coast, just across the river from Golden Fields, there exists the foremost adventuring academy in all of the Sword Coast. The Avalon Knights Adventuring Academy. Established many years ago, defunct for a small while, and now reestablished. This unusual educational institution takes all kinds. Why, at the Avalon Knights Adventuring Academy, you might find a Cambion brewer, a bugbear chief of the guard, a goblin administrator, For at Avalon Knights, we do not care who you were. We care who you want to be. And that's all that matters. And within that whole idea, we have these 4 students. Kairos, Lyra, Angelo, and Sakura. You have made it to the 3rd stage of the Adventuring Academy classes. Practical field adventuring experience. You have been assigned an instructor in Miss Lilith Singer, known for her excursions overseas to rescue orcs and various other unusual activities. You know that she's a bard and she is of some renown. She used to do concerts fairly regularly. And she's had some unfortunate infernal dealings being a tiefling herself. But of course, those aren't things you have to worry about today, because today is a very auspicious day for our students. Today, you get the custom weapons that you ordered from the Avalon Knights Academy Blacksmith. And today, you receive your first mission. So, morning arrives at the Avalon Knights Academy, as it always does. People slowly arise from their dorms. The younger junior classes head off to go do their thing. And we join our students amongst their daily routine before it is time to pick up their weapons. Who would like to start us off?
I'll go first, since
Absolutely.
I am
Sakura,
team
the class
representative.
rep.
Yeah.
All right.
So, well,
What does Sakura's day look like when she wakes up in the dorms?
well, for Sakura, when she wakes up in the dorm, she actually wakes up quite early, and she always likes to go out and explore, kind of look around, find new things, and write about them in her journal, so then she can send off a letter to her parents, because she's actually a transfer student here. The first 2 classes levels of the school she spent at home, being taught by her own parents.
Yes,
So-
the Avalon Knights correspondence course is world-renowned as well. So, if that is the case, I would say that you have taken a keen interest in an Oni that has arrived at the school rather recently. Nobody knows why this Oni is here, but the school's administrator, a goblin by the name of Wormspit, has been spending a lot of time with him.
Wow. I think I might want to go and find out their name, introduce myself to them.
Absolutely.
So, I'm gonna make my way up. Just, excuse me.
So you find him hunched over a book. You recognize him. He normally takes on the form of a somewhat doddering old man with a top hat and cane. He is in the Mage Tower library overseeing a book when you find him. Yes, what is it?
Hello, my name is Sakura, and I've seen you around the campus here, but I haven't seen you before. I thought I'd introduce myself to you.
And he eyes you up and down cautiously. How long have you been here?
Not that long, actually. I'm still pretty new. I've explored as much as I can, but I'm always finding new things here, and you're among them.
You're not affiliated with any organization outside of this academy?
No.
Very well. And he closes his book. You may call me Kogami.
Oh, Kokami, it's a pleasure to meet you.
It is a pleasure to meet you as well. I am shocked that you had the courage to approach me. Most young people are afraid I'll snatch them away in the night.
Oh, well, that's silly. I mean, if you are welcome here, then obviously, then you are an upstanding fellow.
Yes. That's entirely possible. But I thank you for making that gamble. It is nice to see a friendly face every now and then. So, is there anything I can do for you?
I guess. Well, how affiliated are you with this school? Are you a past teacher?
I'd rather not say. My business here is private. I am a
Oh,
client of the Avalon Knights organization. I can say
oh, I
nothing
see. Then
more.
am I interrupting something?
No, not at all. I'm simply waiting for Mr. Wormspit to approach for our lesson.
Oh, okay, I see. Do you deal in magic?
I deal in many magics.
Oh, well then, I guess I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I'm still learning, so I guess, is there any wisdom that you can impart on me? Any advice regarding magic? I'm about to be going on my first mission soon.
Your first mission.
Yes.
The advice I would give you is this. If you encounter another of my kind, do not expect them to be as amiable to conversation.
Right. Yes, that would make sense. Okay, I will do that.
Very
Well.
well. Good talk.
Yes.
And he pulls
Thank you
up
for
his
your
book
time, Mr.
again.
Kagami. Yeah. And I go like, okay.
All right. Who else wants to go about their morning routine? Oh, Lyra.
So I typically spend most of my days outside for the most part. I'm not really used to, living inside, and my past 3 years have been weird. But they let me sleep outside mostly, so that's good. So tonight I decided, why not go underneath around like the forest area? And so that's where I'm spending my time, just, embroidering my belt. It's really good.
Oh, absolutely. So, being around the forest area, you've become accustomed to seeing certain individuals. There are other individuals at the academy who frequent the forest as well. One of them is Captain of the Guard, a bugbear by the name of Ogbog the Manslayer. You frequently see Ogbog out in the forests wearing his large sun hat. It's a big straw sun hat with a large daisy in the top of it. And he is going about harvesting herbs and seeds because he runs the gardens at the academy when he's not doing his guard captain duties. Another person who you've grown accustomed to seeing who isn't always as much fun with the interactions is a deep gnome by the name of Whistlewhip, who is frequently flat out messed up, intoxicated out into the forest on some substance that he's testing out. But you know him as the Academy's alchemist, and he's a bit surly and strange. But as you go out into the woods, it's not long before you come across Ogbog. And, oh, Lyra, good to see you out in the woods again. I found some incredible berries. I think I'm going to really grow these, and maybe I'll put them in my herb garden first, just to start them out. What are you up to today?
Hey, Mr. Ogbog. Today I'm just running around doing stuff. Did they say anything about our class?
Oh, well, I know that Barthus has been hard at work at your weapons.
Oh, that's good to hear. Good to hear. I'm really nervous about the adventure. It's our first assignment. It's gonna be a lot.
Oh, I think you'll be fine. The Academy's pretty good at making sure that nobody gets hurt. I mean, I wouldn't keep my family here if it wasn't a safe place.
You have a family here?
Oh, yes, my wife and our daughter actually works with your teacher.
Oh my. Wait, I think. It all makes sense now. That's who she was talking about threatening earlier. Norbog? Was her?
Yes, Norbog, but, we know, I mean, it's not like my daughter could threaten me or anything. I mean, I'm her father, right?
Yeah, I got ya.
Don't tell her about any of that stuff anyway.
Yeah, it's gone. I don't even know about it anymore.
Thank you so much. Come by the garden sometime. I have some excellent new bushes. The helmthorn berries I acquired from the forests down south. They've taken root. They're just beautiful this time of year. You should really check them out.
Ooh, can I have some?
Oh, absolutely. They make an excellent jam, and they can be distilled for wines as well.
And he pulls some out of his basket and gives you some helmthorn berries.
Oh, thank you so much.
All right. Is there anything else you'd like to do in the forest? Or?
I was gonna wander around, have a good time.
Very well. You wander around and have a good time. Who else is up to things at the academy? One of you two's got to go.
Okay. I'll go next.
All right.
And yeah, Kairos probably gets up the earliest out of everyone, just so that he has time to do his morning routine, go through his books, which ones he wants to read today, pack them, and then make sure to get a nice healthy breakfast, but also so that he can grab things for his fellow classmates along the way, just like going throughout the academy, just stopping by each time, like maybe as he's walking from place to place, he'll bump into Lyra and have probably remember what her favorite snack is, pre-planned, which would be
Bread. I love bread.
bread. Yes, a loaf of bread that I may have grabbed from the mess hall, and then just on the way while walking, good morning, Lyra, and then just like hand her one.
Thank you
Excited
so
for this one?
much. Yes, I'm actually double excited. I have berries and bread in one day. Life is, it's just so much better out here. But yeah, I'm really excited. Yeah, I got some really good advice. I think that we are ready for sure.
I do hope so as well. I'm going to check up on the others. And then I nod and then
have fun.
go on and maybe look for Sakura. Where would she normally be in the mornings?
It's difficult to say because Sakura's routine kind of takes her all over the place. But it doesn't take long to track down that she's currently in the library.
Good place. Just like stop by there as well and just say hi. Good morning, Sakura.
Hi, Kairos.
Just making my rounds and checking in on everyone. And how are you adapting to this new environment? I know you just made it here and you're the new student, I think.
Yeah, well, I'm still really excited. I do get lost a little bit sometimes, but I think I'm finding my way, like, a lot better now. So it's really nice. I'm glad that I haven't, like, been struck with, what's it called? Homesickness? I haven't been hit with that yet, so it's been doing good.
Well, that's always a relief.
Mm-hmm. How about you, Kairos? How have you been?
I've been doing all right. It's a very, just doing my morning rounds as it is, checking up on everyone. Admittedly, very nervous. This will be our first time out in the field. And as much as no amount of preparatory biographies could actually help with going out and doing the real thing.
Well,
but with you as our leader, I'm sure we'll do great.
We will. I put my hand on her shoulder. We will be fine. I know I made you jump out that window, but really it was the first story. You would be fine. I would never make you do something that would actually be very dangerous. I will be best leader that I can be. I promise.
I appreciate that, but anything for the mission. We can't put anything too highly. If we are to jump out even a 2-story building, I may have to swallow my fears.
We'll use rope.
And then I'll bid her adieu, and then I guess look for Angelo. How does Angelo normally, does Angelo get up, does he get up like punctually, or does he sleep in?
Oh boy, that would depend on the day. I'm very much a go with the flow fella, and so most days I would say I sleep until as long as I possibly can. That's where you'll find me, is in my dorm. However, if the sun wakes me and I'm enjoying the day, I'll make my way to the crab shack usually, and I'll play some tunes at my table, and I'll eat lots of food until I'm not allowed anymore, or I have a class or something, or I'll be in the forest. Often I could be with Lyra. You know, you could find me really anywhere or nowhere. I could be in the dungeons. I could be naughty. I could be doing bad things. Who knows? Today I'm probably just leaving my dorm headed to the crab shack.
Okay, not knowing where this dude could be just literally anywhere, because he doesn't have a schedule like a normal person, I'll just leave like a note on his dorm door, not knowing, like, today's the day, hope you're up and ready, and then just, I don't know, leave a loaf of bread unknowing of where this person could be.
I imagine that the bread is always picked up, but there are like 30 notes on Angelo's door.
I'll get them eventually.
And that's what that is what I
Which you get up
my
to.
day.
Excellent. So, well, Angela, do you have anything else that you'd like to get up to? Or are you just going around eating and exploring?
I think given the fact that I'm at the crab shack right now, I will check in on Melissa, see how she's doing.
All right. Melissa, the Cambion brewer who does part-time, taking care of things, you check in on her and she's, oh, how are you doing today, Angelo? It's good to see you out so early. Would you like the usual bottomless breakfast?
Of course. Thanks, Melissa. Hey, by the way, did you get a chance to look into talking with the gnome person that does that one, Spoonie? Have you talked to Spoonie for me?
I have talked to Spoonie, and he says he can meet with you in the evenings, but he's got too many shows to do during the day.
Okay. I'll give Melissa 2 silver.
Appreciate it. It's been tough around here with Tommy gone, but...
Any sign of him?
No, but one of the teams has a lead on a potential location for him. We're hoping we'll have him home again soon.
Fair enough.
And Angelo, you know that the usual bartender for the Crab Shack, a vampire by the name of Tomlin Ugilig Ugoibov, Tommy for short, is missing and has been for some time. Nobody quite knows where he is. So, as Angelo spends some time at the Crab Shack having breakfast, and Lyra spends some time in the woods, Sakura spends some time meeting with new people, and Kairos checks in on all of his classmates, the time comes to go get your weapons. And Sakura, as class rep, it is your job to wrangle your classmates.
Okay. Well, let's see here. I know where Kairos went. Kairos went to go find Angelo. So I'm going to go towards Angelo's dorms. Because one of them's going to be around there.
All right, and we'll say that you catch Kairos departing from Angelo's dorm after placing his note in bread.
Kairos! Kairos, it's time to go get our weapons!
Oh, how exciting. Let's go look for the others.
Yes. So, where did you see Lyra?
Oh, I saw her outside just walking along out, in the yard.
Oh, okay.
Perhaps
Well,
she's still around.
Right, let's go there then. You go.
All right. You go track down Lyra in the woods. And Lyra, are you still wandering the woods, or are you perhaps heading back?
I'm just walking around. I think I found a really cool herb, but I'm not really sure what it is, so I was going to go talk to the gardener and ask him if it's safe or not safe.
Ooh. Give me a nature check.
Okay.
All right.
I didn't
What
see
a roll. It is a...
I'm not familiar with these lands. See, I'm an outsider, and I've been here 3 years, but I didn't pass herbology for sure.
So Sakura, Kairos, you come across Lyra as she's presenting her plant find to Ogbog the Manslayer in his... Oh, yes,
Yeah.
the roll was a 4.
It was a
It was
4.
a critical fail.
But yeah, it was a nat 1.
Starting off the game great.
First roll of the game. Good
Hey.
sign.
At least for that one, it's fine. But she's presenting this find to Ogbog as Ogbog's standing there in his big straw sun hat with his basket, this big bugbear.
And he's, oh, that's just regular old moss, Lyra. But you found it. That's good. And it's really good moss.
Oh, okay. It's really good moss. I could have sworn it was an herb, but I need to probably check up on that. Maybe Kairos.
Mosses are good too. They're like herbs, but, different.
You know what? I'm gonna keep it.
It's good for kindling.
Never know when it might come in handy. Oh, your classmates are here.
Oh, hey guys, what's up?
It's time to go get our weapons.
It's weapon time. It's weapon time. It's weapon time. Oh.
Have you seen Angelo?
No, he's not here. He usually sometimes comes in the woods, but sometimes he's in the what is it called again? The place where we get bread. The crab shack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Check.
Yeah.
Well-
He usually bops around between those two in the mornings when I see him. So if he's not here, we might check there.
Yeah. If Kairos didn't find him at the dorms, then he's probably still having his third breakfast.
Yeah.
Process
Right before
elimination.
11 sees.
Right. We'll go to the crab shack.
All right. And as you enter in, you find Angelo at his usual table, plates piling up around him.
Oh no.
I definitely do not notice you.
Good to see he's worked up an appetite.
Angelo, it's weapon day.
Ooh, weapon day. I drop my food on the plate and I take a little napkin and really classily dab my chin and my mouth, but it's really all over, so it doesn't matter.
I'm gonna peek and see if there's any bread leftovers on his plate. Are there any bread leftovers?
Well, there's a little crust there, Lyra, but I slap your hand.
I thought we were friends. Yeah.
We are friends, and I forgot that you've not experienced bread very much, and my family owns a bakery, so I suppose you can have what's left over.
I'm just gonna gnaw on some crust. Okay. But now we have everyone here. Should we grab our professor? Do we need that for the weapons or?
Cookie shouts out from behind the bar. Cookie, the main chef of the crab shack, says,
Oh, don't worry about Lilith. She's getting the loadout on your mission. She'll meet up with you when your weapons are done.
Okay. Thank you, Cookie.
Thanks,
No
Cookie.
problem. Oh, hey, Lyra. I'm working on some raisin bread. I think you should give it a try. I think you'd find it very interesting.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes. Okay. Do you have some now, or do I need to come back?
Well, I could give you the test loaf, but it's not my best work.
I mean, how will I know it's not the best? Because I have never had anything to compare it to. So why not?
Well, you make a good case for it. All right, I'll give you the test loaf, but you can't hold me to it.
Okay.
Hey, Cookie,
Oh dear.
Yes, what is it,
Captain of
Angela?
the bread.
do you make cookies?
Of course I make cookies. I make anything you desire. I'm a chef
Okay.
worth me salt, of course.
Oh yeah. So speaking of salt, do you make crab cookies at the crab shack?
Crab cookies? Well, I never thought of such a monstrosity, and I've been enthralled by an aboleth before. But, that said, perhaps I could do such a thing. Or maybe
Okay,
make them
if
like
you
little
do-
claws.
Yeah. And you gotta put salt on. So it'll be kind of like a scone, but you'll call them crab cookies, or you can call them the Angelo.
You know
I think
what?
that's already a thing called a crab cake.
But his name is Cookie, not Cake.
No, I know, but that's already a food that's made. That's called a crab cake, and it's crab and it's small. It's kind of like a cookie, but not.
Are you telling me that I'm a bard and I'm not creative?
I think that you deserve something better.
Tell you what, Angelo, if you finish your first mission without dying, I'll name a sandwich after you.
Hero sandwich.
Well, I'm definitely not going to die, so sweet.
Although,
Sandwiches
Angelo,
of bread.
I noticed you had quite the big meal. You know, I read up somewhere that you should take 30 minutes after eating a big meal before going adventuring so you avoid cramps.
You have got to be kidding me.
It's proper
Virus.
procedure.
All right, fine. Let's just sit here for another 30 minutes and be late for class.
No.
Late for class.
No.
Oh, no.
We're going to go. No, we're going.
It's a
What about the
song.
But
It's not an adventure to go walk to the weapon shop. We have
It
to
was
go.
Kyrus's idea. We can blame
Well-
Kyrus for being late.
it's healthy. But we're late for
No.
class.
It's not
But
an
it's healthy.
adventure. Kairos, it's not an adventure. It's okay for them to walk. So it'll be
Oh.
fine. He won't get cramps.
Okay.
And as the leader, my decision is that we go.
Wait, if I get cramps, does someone have like the ability to heal that kind of stuff, or is that only like healing spells are just for like damage that you get in battle?
I mean, I can carry you if you want me to.
Perfect.
No
All right, let's
stretches?
go.
Okay.
Ooh, stretches.
go.
And as the
Yeah.
students for Class Alpha head off to the blacksmith to get their weapons, meanwhile, inside of the keep, their instructor, Lilith Singer, is meeting with Administrator Wormspit. So, Miss Singer, it's a fairly rudimentary mission. We just need them to go over to the Gorman Minster mine and figure out why Philip's gem orders have not been fulfilled. We haven't had any reports back from them, so we're a bit concerned.
You're concerned. You're concerned. I'm concerned. This might be a bigger problem than we think. Perhaps we should bring more people. Perhaps we're not ready for this. I mean, I don't know. No. Have confidence. Everything's gonna be fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Where's my drink?
I will prepare a full kit for you on the journey, but Miss Singer,
Yeah.
I'm certain that it will be nothing. Now, we will be restraining your abilities for the journey, just a little bit.
What?
It's a precaution that we've added to the instructors so they do not simply complete the tasks for the students so easily. It's the same magic that we use to bind Tommy's abilities.
I would never cheat.
Miss Singer,
What?
I do know you better than that.
Oh. Sure. You know me, don't you? Everything's fine, hunky-dory. Don't exactly trust Lilith. Gotta make sure she doesn't take care of everything herself so she can get this mission thing over with and get back to drinking and being with her friends. It's fine. It's fine. No need to panic. I can do this. I'm Lilith. Everything's fine. I can do this.
You will be just fine. I'm certain there's no issue. There haven't been troubles at that mine, and it's far too close to Waterdeep.
You're just saying that. I know it.
For there to be any issues.
Do
Miss
you really
Singer,
mean that? You're lying.
if you have any serious issues and you need your full powers restored,
Mm-hmm.
he places a sending stone on the table. This will give you a direct line to MT1. He can remove the enchantment that diminishes your abilities and bring you back to full power should you require it.
Okay. That is good news.
This is
Because
only
in
to be
every-
used in case of an emergency.
Right. When have I not been in a journey where it wasn't an emergency?
Yes, but these are with students. We have curated this mission. I'm sure they will be fine.
I'm gonna go knock on wood and like, everything's fine. Everything's always fine when Lilith goes out on a journey. Nothing ever
Well,
happens.
You'll be looking for Mr. Frank Gorman, who operates the mining.
Who?
Frank Gorman.
Frank Gorman.
Yes.
Okay.
Once you find him, find out what the issue is with Philip's gem shipment,
Okay.
and if they require any additional work, get your students in on that. Maybe a small job, killing some sturges, something simple to get their feet wet.
Okay. Go check on Frankie, get jewelry, then kill things. Got it.
Yes. just if they require any assistance. I'm sure you'll do fine.
Of course. Don't you know who I am? Of course you do.
Of course.
Okay.
I have it on good authority that Mr. Spoony has prepared a care package for you for this occasion.
Ooh, is it my special one-of-a-kind drink?
Yes, he says he's quite proud of you for taking this on, so he was preparing something just special for you.
Oh, he's such a darling. Give him my thanks, give him hugs and kisses for me.
Of course. You can meet him on your way out. Your students will be receiving their weapons about now. Once they're done, if you can take them over to the cart house to receive their conveyance, and we've arranged for the folks at the stables to allow them to pick out their cart animal.
Oh.
So,
Okay. So that's
Very
my
well.
first mission. Get them to the carts. I can do that. That's easy.
very well. Be on your way then. Pleasant journey, and let us know how everything goes.
Of course, of course. Everything's gonna be fine. They're with me. Where's that stone? I try and double check that I have it with me.
You're just like, put this in the pocket. And you take the sending stone. Just about this time, the students are arriving at the blacksmith shop. You all know the blacksmith as a man known as Bart Jr. He is a Goliath who frequently just wears his loincloth and his leather apron. He's got somewhat unkempt hair and some strange philosophies about life. And as you arrive, he is there. Oh, if it isn't the next generation of adventurers, come to receive their elegant weapons. I'm so pleased to see you all. I've been on pins and needles. I cannot wait to present these. All right, who would like to go first?
Well,
Sakura. So,
yes.
Miss Sakura, I want to tell you a story. Long before I became the blacksmith here at the Avalon Knights Academy, I wandered the woods, and I came upon the remains of an ancient shield guardian. I was sad for this creature, its purpose long lost, and I could not bring it back to life. But I did make an oath that I would give this creature new life one day. So I took some of its pieces, and I've melted those down to form this blade for you. I call it the Swift Steel Denier. And he pulls out a light rapier and hands it to you. The metal inside remembers the mission of the Shield Guardian. It will move with ease to protect you and those close to you. It will deny every strike that it can.
Oh my goodness. Oh, Bart, this is wonderful. And I'm so touched that you would make this for me. Thank you so much. I will.
Wait, I have a question.
Of course.
When you say Swift Seal Denier, are you talking about seals like on an envelope? Or are you talking about like seals?
Steel, Angelo. Like the metal.
But okay, I get it now. Thank you for answering my question.
No
Don't
problem,
want to
Angelo.
steal
Who would like to go next?
Me.
All right. Lyra, I thought long and hard about what to do for your staff, Lyra. And I was reminded for when my father was the blacksmith at the Avalon Knights Academy, and I used to sneak away as a boy to Golden Fields. I would listen to stories from the awakened tree Lifferlass. And I remembered a tale that he told me one day about a bear spirit protecting her cubs, using the boughs of trees to encircle them. This story touched me deep in my soul, and I knew when I heard what your heart had to say about your weapon, that now was the time. It was on that day that I asked dear Lifferlass for a branch, and I used that branch to construct this for you. And he brings forward a staff, and the crook of this staff is shaped like a curling in paw, like a shepherd's staff. And he says, I give you the Den Mother's crook. It will give you the ability to shield your friends from harm and protect those closest to you.
I don't know what to say. Thank you.
It is my pleasure. It will bind with your heart song, and find the true you.
Okay, thank you.
All right, who would like their weapon next?
I think I would like to go next, if that's okay.
Oh, dear Kyrus, I have produced something special for you. I had 2 pieces of metal from opposing planes, and I brought them together to form a particular sword and shield. The shield I constructed from metals found in the elemental chaos. It is known as indecision.
And he presents you with a shield. It is a small kite shield. And as he hands it over to you, the smooth surface of the shield ripples and changes shape slightly before settling back into its form.
Wow.
The metals within this shield still cannot settle on their shape. They are undecided. Indecision will help you protect your friends.
Oh, well, I thank you so very much, Mr. Bart, for this, but I question why you name it such a thing. If I am meant to protect my friends with it, I would hope not to be indecisive.
Because it pairs with this blade.
And he brings out a longsword.
And he says, this is decision. Decision cuts the way and moves you forward. This blade is constructed from metals found within Mechanus. They still seek to bring order to all things and will move towards that purpose. One feeds off of the other. Indecision feeds into decision. Where decision fails, use indecision to give you time to think.
Wow, that is quite the combination and foresight. Thank you, Mr. Bart.
It is my pleasure. Please enjoy these weapons and use them to spread your good intentions across the world. Now then, dear Angelo, for your sword, I created a weapon that you could infuse with your very own voice. Your greatest weapon that you have at your disposal. You may sing into this blade, and it will channel the power of your voice into a force to repel your enemies.
But how do I sing? I scream? I whisper.
You can do as you wish, but it does respond better when you sing a song that is important to you.
Oh, wow. Do I have to, it would be hard to swing a sword and play an instrument. I have to sing a cappella.
Absolutely. You can just let it go. Just open your mouth and let the sound come out.
That's amazing. You really do know our heart songs.
Oh, well, I only know them because you revealed them to me by what you had to say. Take these weapons, dear students. But I warn you, there is something special about the weapons I make, using the techniques passed down to me by my father. Each weapon will evolve and grow with you. When you realize new things about yourself, they will change. Use them with care, and good luck on your first mission. Oh, and my associate Philip, the jewel crafter, has a presentation for you.
And an exhausted-looking elf who you recognize as the Academy jewel crafter, Philip, comes out with a bag, and he just, hold out your hands. And he drops an Avalon Knights Academy signet ring into each of your hands. These are your rings. Don't lose them. Wear them. They identify you if you're ever lost.
Is this the one I was supposed to give Kyrus to hold because I'm definitely gonna lose it?
I mean, maybe.
I just opened my hand. All right.
Thanks, Kyrus.
Yes. Of course,
I will
Angela.
also give you... let's switch voices for no reason. I will also give you these sending stones. If you get into trouble and you're separated from your instructor, you can use these to call for help.
Unfortunately, Angelo, you will have to hold on to that one yourself.
That makes sense.
And
That was probably easier to replace, though.
once you guys receive all of this, your instructor Lilith approaches.
Good morning, Professor.
Hey, girl, hey.
Hello.
Hello, students of the Academy. I welcome thee. For our adventure today will be swell. Your first mission today is to go to the carts.
I whisper to Sakura, I'm like, is she drunk?
I think that she's just trying really hard to be a teacher.
Okay.
Above game, are we able to tell?
You can totally
you know what?
insight.
If you would like to roll insight, you can play Dungeons and Dragons as much as you like, sir.
Okay, yeah.
Let's check it out.
Just like squinting my eyes a little bit at our instructor. The 12.
All right, she is definitely trying very hard.
Oh, now I feel bad.
Well,
Just take a mental note and just like, understandable. Oh, this is going to be a long day.
well,
What was
our
that?
first. We're just gonna go on our first mission. Right, to
Yeah.
the carts.
Ooh, before we
I
go.
said I'm looking forward to it. Yay!
Oh, great! I am too. Looking forward to our time together.
Yes, Lyra?
Well, before we go, I'm gonna go hug the blacksmith because he was really, really, really
Aw.
nice.
Oh,
Can I hug
dear
you?
student, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you. I really appreciate the weapons you made for me and for my classmates. I didn't. And it's really thanks.
Good luck, and I hope they serve you well.
Yes,
Okay.
thank you, Bart.
Hey, Lilith. Are we supposed to call you like Madam Lilith or like
Makes me sound old.
Mistress Lilith?
Well, that
Or
sounds like all of them makes me sound old.
So just Lilith?
What about Lil?
No, that doesn't make me sound like I'm superior to you all. Something else.
Lil?
No, because then that sounds like you're too familiar with me. Something else.
Ah,
Madam
Professor?
Professor? I like that.
Professor?
Professor Singer.
I'm going to be the greatest professor ever. Yep. Whew.
can I call
Yep.
you Prof for short?
Prof?
Yeah.
What if we mix them? Professinger.
What?
Prof Singer.
Prof Singer. Oh my god, that makes it sound like some kind of prophecy. Out for it.
Okay, Prof Singer it is.
Prophecy.
Professinger it is.
All right. This is good.
Do you remember my name?
Angie?
Wow. Wow.
I mean,
What?
she got the first part right.
You're a bard too. You should know when someone gets your name wrong, that's very offensive.
Only if you let it be. That's on you.
Oh, I'm gonna hold you to that. I'm gonna hold you to that, girl. It's Angelo. Don't forget.
So I think the carts are over here. So we're just gonna
It's just like,
let's go.
Lilith just turns to the side to herself, just thinking, like, after getting slightly threatened, and she's like, this is punishment. This is punishment. This is probably punishment because Gebetta thought I insulted her by calling her a fish, but I didn't.
I'm gonna go to Professor Flora and then like pat her on the back and just be like, it's okay. Sometimes memory gets lost when you get older.
What?
Sometimes you just lose your memory when you get older, but it's okay.
Hold on. No, I was not. I wasn't just.
Ooh.
I lied. Lyra knows the song of my heart. That's the song of
Hey, guess
Wow, I can't wait for
what?
these carts, huh,
Extra
Kyrus?
credit goes to Kyrus and Sakura for being excellent students. You two are falling behind. Who can get to the cart first? Let's see. Now go. 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
Okay.
I can tell this is not going to be an easy adventure.
I don't know what I said wrong.
What was that?
I don't know what I said wrong.
No, not you. Him.
Oh.
Tiefling.
I say this is going to be an exciting adventure, I can just tell.
Oh, great. So far,
Yeah.
A+ for you. Great job. Motivational. That's what we need. We need more motivational people here. Be more positive. That's a first rule to adventuring. Positive attitude, people. Smile and go. Well,
So you all make your way to the cart house, and standing in front of a cart is a gnome wearing a headband, like covered in like progressive lenses of different colors, on like various extensions. And he's got this wild hair. And he's, you must be my students.
Do we
Yes,
know
that's us.
this gnome?
You don't see him a lot. He spends most of his time in the Academy's workshop. But you're fairly certain that this is Wendell Gearstrip, the Academy's unofficial inventor.
Okay. Well, I hail him. Good morning, Mr. Wendell.
Good to see you all. Please call me Professor Gearstrip. So I have good news for everyone. I have been told lately that most of my creations are a little too murdery. But that's all right, because I have built something that isn't for murder at all, and it is to get you to your first mission. Behold! And he gestures to this cart and he says, the Gearstrip Protector-Cart. Patent pending.
Wow.
not naming it
Whoa.
that.
I
That's
hope
a
it's
lot of
not for
metal.
murder.
All right, team. First rule is to rename that cart. What would you like to call it?
I feel like anything I suggest, you're going to say no because you already hate me.
That aside, what does it do aside from what a normal cart does?
I'm glad you asked. I like your inquisitive mind. If my current apprentice dies, you talk to me. Now then,
Don't talk to him. Don't.
allow me to show you. And he, this small gnome body, he climbs up onto the back bed of the cart. And once he's up there, he's like, Protecto! And metal plates come up and form a kind of canopy over the back end of the cart,
Oh.
Ooh.
rolling into place.
I have a name for this.
Love it.
What a
The
marvelous
hamster.
invention.
Hamster?
The hamster.
Hamster?
Yeah.
Explain.
They can curl up into balls.
But you can also hug them too tight and their eyes pop out.
What?
Oh, I've been there.
Oh, you couldn't hug this cart too tight. Far too sturdy. Hammers on the walls.
Yeah, can I like push on it and see how sturdy it is?
Absolutely. Give me a strength check.
Oh, oh God.
Give me strength athletics.
Before I do, I'm just gonna go up to I forget his name, Professor
Gearstrip?
and just like, may I?
Oh, absolutely.
And
Good field
okay,
test.
Here we go. Strength check. 11. Okay.
All right, you push against, and they're a little flexible. You can actually, as you push on them, you can see that they're long plates individually hinged, and they seem to roll up under the cart when they're not in use.
Okay.
So they're a little flexible. You don't think it'll, block incoming siege weapons or anything. You think a hard enough impact could probably shatter it, but it should provide some rudimentary protection against like arrows or rocks.
Yeah. I relay almost exactly what you said to my allies, like as if like, oh, smarty pants, man. No, this will.
I can see you have an eye for such things.
You really got all that from one? Like push? It's insane.
Well, I have been reading up on various different vehicles used in combat. Has this thing been tested?
Oh, well, in fact, the testing team has just arrived.
Wait,
You'll need
that's
a manual.
us.
Oh,
Yes, yes, the half-orc. What is it?
I appreciate you, but I actually would like the attention of my teacher. Please, Miss Prof Singer, ma'am.
Ms. Prof Singer?
Miss Prof Singer, ma'am.
Huh, what? Sorry.
I have an idea, but I was hoping you could listen to it without bias.
You're pretty presumptuous, aren't you?
Well, I'm actually a little bit afraid that you don't like me, so I'm gonna try to be really, really kind. And also,
It's a good start. I mean, cool, okay.
the idea comes from the chat. So, it's kind of like an armadillo, but it protects us. So, can we call it an armadillo?
Sure. That's fine. Anything's better than whatever he said.
Does that mean you like me now?
I mean, sure.
Bard friends for life.
Uh-huh. I take a swig of my drink.
So she is drunk.
Mm-mm.
Now,
Oh.
once you have selected your cart animal, whoever is in the driver's seat, there is a secondary panel that you can pull up. Although it is used manually and it is difficult to see through. But that's all you should need to know. Good luck, test crew. Pleasant journey.
Did he say that we picked the animal?
Yes,
Where's the
Oh.
animals?
in the stables.
Hey, my favorite place.
I think Lyra
Oh,
should
there-
pick.
I hope there's a zebra.
Just hands off the dinosaurs. That's the Jabertas. And if you think I'm scary.
Wait,
But I've been
I said I
talking with
hope-
them this.
I said I hope there's a zebra, but now I know there's dinosaurs.
I've been talking with the velociraptors for a while and they seem to like me. Am I in trouble?
No, I think you'll be
no.
fine.
Oh,
You're fine.
They
Just-
bought the. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, oh no, nothing wrong with dinosaurs at all. Nothing scary about large, oversized bird creatures with sharp fangs and oversized mouth beaks.
they're actually quite funny when you get to know them, though.
I'm sure. I
There,
respect them very much. I respect them so much that I want to stay all the way over there.
there are a lot
Makes
of
sense.
velociraptors. You have it on authority that Headmistress Gilbetta purchased velociraptors in bulk during her last visit to Chilt.
It's a trap. Don't.
But they're just tiny. They're just tiny little guys.
Oh.
They're like little babies.
Yeah. So if you head over to the stables, Lyra, I think you would be quite familiar with the people who run the stables at this point. And primarily the person who runs the stables is a human. And his name is Reggie Riptire. Now, Reggie Riptire used to be a dinosaur racer in Schult. And he's a lot. So as you roll up, he's like,
Oh, look who's come to the stables to meet with Reggie Riptire. I suppose you folks want an autograph.
Oh, but Reg, I don't think that they know who you are.
I already have
Come
5.
on. There's nobody who doesn't know who Reggie Riptire is.
What
I have
is
like
here?
2 championships.
Why are you here?
Oh, you don't know?
No.
You don't know?
The big
No.
guy, Radan, he said I could stay here.
Well, but Dad's not here. So why are you still here?
I'm taking care of the stables. Reggie Riptire knows animals, all right? I can take care of any animal. I'm really good with them.
So you're working here?
Yeah.
You
Oh.
always speak in third person?
Reggie Riptire needs to speak in the third person. That's how he contains how incredible how he is.
Reggie's a good lad. He helped me, like, you know, when I was doing like my wild shape test, it really helped me get the giant spider down. He was like wrangled it. It was really cool time. Still not
Reggie
really used to
Riptire knows animals.
it, you know, 8 legs, but yeah, I can attest. So,
So,
yeah.
like, what do you guys need?
Oh, we're here to get a cart animal. So,
Oh.
some type of, I guess, medium or large beast that can handle. It's a metal cart, so we need
Right.
some beef.
Well, I think that perhaps Albert is old enough to drive a cart.
And he points to a two-legged dinosaur, a little bit larger than a horse, with a big toothy maw.
Ah, do you have anyone who is less sharp?
Well, we got Bowling Ball. He's not very fast, but he can pull anything.
Well, you know what they say, slow and steady wins the race, right?
And we've also got Lady Belonica, or Lady Bella.
You know what would be a good idea? I can just, speak with the animals real quick, and then we can have them all make their case and see if they want to come.
All right.
Oh, that's very considerate of them, Lyra.
Okay. It's first Albert. My personal pick. But Albert.
Hello. My name's Albert. I'm
Hey,
from
Albert.
Chult. This is my mom, Snappy. She's from Chult, too.
Albert, would you like to accompany us on a journey? We need someone to pull our cart. It's like a metal
Oh.
cart, but I think that you can handle it.
I think I could probably do that. Do you have any meat?
Let me check. I'm sorry, Albert. I forgot. I just got a lot of bread. I have berries. You don't like berries, do you, though?
I don't like berries. I could probably eat a few, but hey, if you want me to pull that cart, give me some meat. I think I'd be okay.
I think that's a fair trade. Well, here's
Okay.
some berries in the meantime, and then I'll give you some meat later.
All right. I'd appreciate it. I do love good meat.
Lyra hands a couple of the berries from earlier, and we
Oh,
approach
those
the
are pretty
second
tasty.
choice.
And you said he's like a horse size, so he's like an allosaur or something.
He is officially classified as an Albertosaurus. That's why I gave him a
Albertosaur-
Canadian accent.
Oh, Albert. Oh, you.
I thought Albertosauruses were herbivores. Now my mind is blown.
No, you're thinking of Edmontonsaurus.
Ah,
Yeah.
All right.
Let's
So
go
next
talk
up-
to Bowling Ball.
All right. Bowling Ball is a massive yellow triceratops.
Ooh.
Hello.
Hey, Bowling Ball. We're asking people around in the stable if they might perhaps want to be our cart animal for our first adventure.
I can pull a cart. Where did you want to go?
Actually, we don't really know yet.
Oh, as long as there's tasty grass along the way, I think that should be fine.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll relay that information to the rest of the party. So Bully Bull here is not the quickest speaker, but Bully Bull wants grass and Albert wants meat. And then we had a third one. Reggie, what's the third option again?
The third option is Lady Bella. She's like from the Feywild or something. I don't know. I don't really get along with her really great.
Uh-oh. Okay. I don't think I've met her before either. I guess we can try. They walk up to Lady Bella.
So Lady Bella looks like a regular kind of draft horse, but as you approach her, her skin blackens and her mane turns into fire.
Whoa.
And she says, I will literally pay any price if you get me away from this fool.
Well, hey Reggie, can you like step out for a second?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Reggie Riptire's got a lot to do. Busy day for Reggie Riptire. I can't stand around here while you talk to animals all day. A lot of people want to talk to Reggie. I'm gonna go talk to them. You guys, you let me know when you're done. A lot of responsibility. Whole place fall apart without Reggie.
Okay, thanks. Okay, guys. Shh, okay. So, Lady Bella here really wants to get out, and I can't have that on my conscience. Reggie's Reggie, you know? So, Lady Bella seemed like the cart animal for us, perhaps?
I do like her, yeah.
She's not sharp, Kairos.
Oh, yeah, well, she does look like a nice, typical horse. Does she, like, form change as I get close as well?
Yeah, as you get close, the form changes again.
Yeah. Well, she seems like a nice, nightmare. Yes. A wonderful horse.
Excellent choice.
Does that
She
mean that
served the
I'm-
warlocks for many years, or time. I don't know. I don't know time.
Does that mean that you don't hate me now as well?
What?
Does that mean you don't hate me now as well?
What? Why is everyone thinking I hate them? I don't even know you.
You're a very intense person, and I don't know how to deal with that.
I'm not intense. I'm a fine and beautiful tiefling. Where's my cinnamon roll? She gets me.
Okay, so Lady Bella, it looks like the rest of my class would like to choose you and help you get away. I understand Reggie's a lot to handle, so we'll be happy to get out. Plus, Albert has his family here, so he has somebody.
Thank the Fae King. And she kicks the front door open with her
Oh my
hooves
gosh.
and just trots out over to the cart. And as she's walking by here, you can hear her muttering, "One injury 2 years ago, and they locked me up in the stable forever."
Can I insight Kairos?
Absolutely.
I
What
just
are
wanna
you
know-
trying to determine?
I just want to see if I can pick up on his nervousness and stuff that he gets.
You have the impression that Kairos exudes a level of nervousness at all time.
Whoa, 20! I'm so proud.
Soft 20. Yeah, well done.
Yeah.
I don't know how this
Uh,
works.
Well, I mean, Kairos, how do you feel? How well do you feel you are covering up your nervousness?
Badly.
Or are you feeling it? Okay, so yeah, you can tell.
He'd be awful at poker.
Yeah, you can tell he's nervous.
You can tell. You can tell he's just like he's just got a hand to his face, like as this big flaming horse kicks the door down immensely. Let's go.
You want drugs? Whistle Whip could whip you something really good so you don't feel nervous anymore.
No, I think I'm all right. I will rely on my natural endorphins to keep me well and good. Thank you.
Lilith, sweetheart, you can't offer the kids drugs. As
What?
Spoonie the Bard comes up.
Okay, I'm sorry. Drugs, I'll call it medication. Or,
That doesn't work either.
alcohol? What about alcohol?
Back in
Hey,
my
what's-
clan, we called them herbs.
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 Oh,
no.
herbs.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not here to judge anybody's social lives. Anyways, Lilith, I brought you a care package. Good luck on your mission. Good luck to you kids. I'll sing a song for you while I'm out here.
Yay.
Thank you. And I'll say goodbye to Albert and to Bowling Ball.
All right.
This guy's my hero.
Goodbye. Make sure you bring back some meat.
Okay.
And goodbye. And you are loaded up with supplies, the standard Avalon Knights Academy care package, which gives you field rations in the form of cookies stew buns, which is like a white cakey bun wrapped around a bit of cookies homemade stew. Just gonna eat those on the road. You've got some drinks and provisions, and you've got your cart. Lady Bella, got the names all mixed up. Lady Bella is strapped up to the cart, and she instantiates her full nightmare form, kind of stretching herself a little bit. And y'all are ready to go. But the important question here: what is your configuration on this cart? Who is driving and who is sitting in the back?
I want to drive. I want to talk to Lady Lady Bella. I think we're gonna be good friends.
All right.
Legitimately, I am sitting on the very back. Like, if I were a part of a train, I'd be the caboose. I'm just sitting right at the front. I'm even facing backward, and I look very perplexed. Like, I've been lost in thought since we met Reggie.
Would
Just
I be able to?
dangling your legs off the back.
Yeah.
Would I be able to sit next to Lyra?
Absolutely. There's 2
Okay.
spots up at the front.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit next to Lyra so then I can help like keep lookout and everything. Just keep an eye out as we go.
I'll just sit
thanks.
in a regular seat in the cart. Just a
Alright.
nice place to read to pass the time.
Very well. And Instructor Lilith, where are you hitting? Where are you hanging out in the cart?
Going again? I'll take whatever space is available because I'm
All
out asking a question again.
No problem.
What's available?
I mean, most of the space, there's only Angelo sitting at the back far end, and Kyrus has found a little corner for himself to sit back and read. And of course, in your care package from Spoonie, there's a number of extra blankets because this isn't the kind of opulent cart that you're used to. So there's a number of places to make yourself a soft space to sit down.
Yeah, there's a good section to fill out all these blankets. Make a cushy little spot. I'm there.
So Professor Singer makes like a makeshift like blanket
nest.
bed, little nest for herself, and sits down in it. As the cart begins to move, and your destination is in the southern Sword Mountains, just past Red Larch. So the first part of your journey is fairly uneventful. It's late at night when you arrive in Red Larch. And rather than proceed throughout the night, it's about time that you guys probably pack in and maybe rest before continuing on your journey. The travel plan that was laid out for you for this mission says you can stay in Red Larch, and then by then you should be able to proceed directly to the mine from there. There is an inn here, and outside of the inn there is a cart, and the cart is labeled MKAA.
Macaw. Gah.
Do we know what that stands for?
Well, if you give me a history check, I can tell you.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I
Try.
will. Yeah. Hey!
Oh.
Nat 20.
Kyrus the Scholar knows for sure that this cart belongs to the Montgomery Knight Adventuring Academy.
Oh.
Another adventuring school that sprouted up after the Avalon Knights Academy returned. You don't know a whole lot about their operations. However, they have a bit of a lax stance against casualties.
Oh, no.
And they've kind of made themselves the unofficial rival of the Avalon Knights Academy.
Oh.
Oh, that's cool. One of the second years told me that they're all like, what was the word again? Trash.
They're snooty and
Oh.
cruel.
Oh, they are?
And they are right there.
Are they?
Mm. Maybe we should stay at the same inn, just in case they cause trouble, and so then we can stop them.
That would be a good plan. But keep an open mind and keep a sharp eye. Don't let them get to you, all right? They have a way with words.
I just side eye look over to Lilith and Angela when I hear that.
What?
They
Why
know,
looky?
they know how to get under your skin. Just don't
Wait,
let
who?
them.
The
The-
rival school.
The Montgomery Academy.
Macaw.
A car. They're the rival? We had that?
Apparently.
Since when?
It's just what the second year said.
Oh, second years. Oh, don't bother with what they say. I'm sure it's just a rumor or whatever. I mean, If you make them matter, then they matter.
Well, the second years also said that the lady of the keep was really, really cool. So
What?
yeah, it's just, I have a bunch of second year friends. They also like to hang out in the forest.
Oh. Okay.
Just,
I'm cool too.
just let's be careful around them, all right?
Well, let's
So-
turn in for the night.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Aw. I hit the bar of this one.
Now, this place is known as the Moon Bear Inn.
Moon bear.
And as you enter, you can see almost immediately, as the place is somewhat sparse, Red Larch is a bit of a smaller town, a table where there are two human males clad in varying levels of armor, a very prim and proper looking elven female, and a halfling female, all seated at a table together, wearing the colors of the Montgomery Knight Adventuring Academy. A Warforged construct, who you can only assume is their chaperone, is sitting at a table nearby, keeping a close eye on them, his cold mechanical visage unchanging as he watches them. And one of the gentlemen looks over as soon as you guys come in and be like, "Ah, I bet you guys are with the AKA. Am I right?"
I wave really excitedly. Hi, yeah, we are. Nice to meet you.
Oh, look at that. Our reputation precedes us. They know us. We're popular.
Obviously.
We're going to take a break right there.
Iris, don't pay them any mind. Just ignore them. Angelo, hi!
Yeah.
Classic Angelo. So we're going to take a
All
little
right.
break, guys. We'll be back in a little
Adventures, everyone take a short rest. We'll be back in 15 minutes. Please enjoy some of these messages from our cells.
Where are you, warrior Jesus? Here comes.
All right, adventurers, I hope you all got your short rest in. Now, before we get back into the action here, let's take a moment to get to know our adventurers a bit better. Buck, take it away.
Hello, and welcome back. I am a very lucky dungeon master, because I get to play with all these really cool people who do things all over the interwebs. And I like to take this moment at the halftime of the show to let them talk about the things that they do. Starting with, I'm going to go reverse order for how I introduced everybody. And we're going to start with Lilith.
Hey. But I'm the most important person. I should be last. I'm kidding.
You were last the first time. Do your thing.
It's okay. First place then. Anyways, hi you guys. I'm Lilith Singer. I'm Dipper Dog who plays as Lilith Singer. Whew, the role's really
You're
getting
both
to
at
me.
the same time.
Yeah, that or the Baileys. Thank you all for coming in, and I hope you all are having fun. Just let you know that outside that I play, Lilith Singer, I'm a bard, and outside the channel, I do have my own channel where I game and do art and chat with the chat room for fun, and basically a lot of live streaming. And currently my new fun is VTubing. So there you'll be seeing like a variety of VTubers because I just can't stop making those models because they're fun. And just if that's ever been like an interest for you and that you want a VTube model, or maybe you want your own original cartoon character, or maybe you need emotes because you're starting your own channel. I have just started an art raffle. I can talk. And if you like to be part of that art raffle and choose one of the 3 prizes if you win, hop on over to my Twitter, and there you'll be part of the raffle, and you'll be winning something. Yay! That's all I got.
Lilith. All right. Thank you very much, Lilith. Next up, Sakura.
That's me. So,
Yes.
I play the character Sakura, but my name is Kelsey, also known as Rogue Uzu. And I'm new to streaming, but not new to all this stuff. I'm an artist. I do a lot of things, especially with drawing my own characters from games and talking about the games and doing my own games, which I've started my own YouTube channel where I retell my first campaign that I ever ran. And I'm going to remember how to speak English. I also have a webcomic. So I do more than just games, and the links are included in there. So, hey, you can check that out if you would like to. So, yeah, thanks for having me.
All right. Thank you so much. Next up, we've got Dear Angelo. Back in the saddle again. Welcome back, Angelo.
Thank
Tell us
you.
about yourself.
I love being this character. I think it's worth noting to everyone that this was supposed to be a joke character, and now he's just my life. My name is Saber. My pronouns are they, them. And I also wanted to give Rogue Uzu Sakura a huge shout out on the art that you see on our ID cards right now. It's super cute, and I just love it so much. So yeah, check out that art. And also I do art. You can find me on Instagram. Saber_sensei is where you can find that. I'll put that in the chat too. And you can also find me role-playing a completely different character on Sunday nights at Dirty 20 Gaming. I am a British samurai character as a time-traveling detective. So yeah, that's almost done that show too. So you'd be catching just the fun tail end of it if you join us this Sunday. So yeah, come check me out on Discord too. I'd love to chat with any of you, and thanks for having me back.
No problem. Happy to have you back. Next up, we've got Lyra, whose name I am pronouncing correctly now.
Yeah. And so I play Lyra, which is the proper pronunciation of her name. And my name is Jade Valkyrie. I do lots of cosplay. Remains to be seen for the good old Pandaroonie. It's really hard to cosplay during that time. I also stream here on Twitch, and I also do hosting. I host panels. I host sometimes shows. Sometimes you'll hear my voice in like YouTube when they're doing like reviews for game channels. I do a little bit of everything. But I'm gonna pop my link in the chat. Okay, I got it. Chat rules. Yeah. Yeah, here. And I also will be streaming the Outer Worlds DLC on Friday. It'll be 6 p.m. Pacific. Yeah, not specific. Pacific Standard Time.
Specifically Pacific Time.
Yes. West Coast. I live in LA, so I'll be streaming that on Friday if y'all would like to pop in.
And last but not least, we have our studious paladin, Kairos. Kairos, tell about yourself. Who is this stranger?
Hello, I am JoCat. I am playing Kairos, the tiefling paladin. And I create videos on YouTube of a variety of stuff. My most well-known having to do with D&D, but I do other stuff as well. I do animation. I've been leaning into more animation stuff. You can find me on youtube.com/JoCat. I stream a variety of games, twitch.tv/JoCat. And I also do art that sometimes I share on Twitter at JoCat105, or funny memes. Like it's like 50-50 between like, actually it's more like a 90-10, like memes, dumb tweets, art.
Hey, like that's better. Most of my Twitter is the demented ravings of an old man.
Yes.
And occasionally there's jokes. So thank you so much to my incredible players, and thank you so much for sharing with us the things that you do. I look forward to hearing more about this next week. Now then, when last we left our heroes, man, it's been a lot like the tutorial at the beginning of the game where you like go around and meet everybody and get all this stuff, and you're like, oh, now there's people here. So anyways, they went around the academy. They acquired new weapons. They acquired a cart. They acquired a mighty nightmare steed to drive their cart, and they have set out to go check in with the Gorman Minster gem mine to find out why the Academy's jewel crafter Philip has not received his gem order. On the way, they have had to stop in Red Larch at the Moonbear Inn. And at the Moonbear Inn, they have discovered that students from the Montgomery Knight Adventuring Academy have taken up shelter here as well. And despite Kyrus insisting that we should not engage with these people in any way, Angelo has waved enthusiastically at these individuals from the Montgomery Knight Adventuring Academy. And Lilith did not stop him and joined in a little bit. And so upon that engagement, upon that enthusiastic wave, the elven woman very properly gives a little from her table, and the halfling girl jumps up very enthusiastically on the table and raises a dagger into the air and says, "Fellow adventurers!"
Yeah, that's us. I like her enthusiasm. What can I say?
Our reputation stretched far and wide. This is great.
And the other two guys say, "Well, I hear that the Avalon Knight," one of the other two guys is this dude with like short, dark, spiky hair. He's got a big sword on his back, a little bit of plate armor. I hear that the folks at the Avalon Knights Academy don't do any real adventuring. They just do a lot of hand-holding with their chaperones.
Oh, well, I heard. You know what? I haven't heard anything from you. You're not important. Apparently haven't done anything grand.
How dare you? Why, I'm Victor Stalwart. Everybody knows my name.
I don't.
I don't know your name either.
Oh, look at that. They don't either.
I like that you've changed the tone of your voice from annoying sarcasm to something a little different.
Well, I'm insulted now.
Well, that's fair. I don't like when people don't know me either.
But you should know me. Nobody should know you. Who are you?
Rude.
He's obviously lying. He knows us.
Yeah.
Oh, Victor, sit down before you embarrass yourself any further. The woman says, patting
You should listen to her.
handkerchief to her nose.
I lean over to Sakura. Is it just me or is that elven woman like really hot?
I don't have an opinion, so maybe it's just you.
Fair. Hey Lyra, is it just me or is that elven woman really hot? It gets a little louder each time.
Yeah.
Okay, not just me then.
Okay.
Hey Kyrus, is it just me or is that elven woman really hot?
As I'm like over at like the barkeeper asking for like a room, and just like
I'm gonna go over with Kyrus.
Lilith's gonna argue back and be like, I'm hotter! What?
But you're a teacher.
I
It's
don't-
weird.
I don't know, Angelo. I wasn't paying much attention. Yes, 5 rooms, please.
And he
Give me
happily
the master bedroom!
sets you up with the rooms. The other gentleman, who's a blonde-haired fellow, he's got a longbow to his back. He appears to be a ranger. While the rooms are being ordered up, he actually comes up to you, Sakura. And he says, "Hi, I'm William Turner. I'm the class rep for these yahoos. I'm sorry about them."
I am also the class rep actually for our team. I see that you, well, whether you did it on purpose or not, good choice, Sakura. And
Nice to meet you.
as I shake his hand, I want to insight check him to see if, just because of what I've heard from everyone else, it's like, are you trying to play nice with me right now? Like, are you being sneaky? Okay, what is my insight? That's an 11.
That's an 11.
Yeah.
With an 11, he seems more or less sincere,
Okay.
but you get the impression that he is sizing you up.
Hmm.
Like, there's definitely a bit of analysis that's going on in this interaction.
Just stay straight, just like. So, are you all out doing a mission as well?
Yeah, we're supposed to head over to the. We're actually supposed to head over to the Gorman Minster mine.
Oh. Is that so?
Where are you guys headed?
Well, by some odd chance, it might just be the same place.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, we're refreshed. Victor just insisted on having a full dinner before we headed out. But, I mean, if there's any monsters to kill, we'll save some for you.
Well, there's probably not much right now because we already handled quite a bit. Scouted out the place.
Really?
Yes.
No. Sounds like kind of a fetch mission to me, but
So does yours.
that's what I'm talking about. Well, either way, I know we're from rival schools, but good luck. And look out for yourselves out there. And maybe we'll see you in the field. There's no reason we can't cooperate.
Yes, maybe. And, well... yeah. If we see you out there, I think we might be able to lend you a hand. You might need it.
Yeah. Victor's a lot. He's our fighter, and Marla, she's our wizard, and the elf over there, and the halfling is Lily. She's our rogue. She's a little enthusiastic. They all mean well. Victor's kind of an asshole, but
I'll give you that, yeah. Cool. Okay. I guess we'll see how this goes then.
all right. Well, good to meet you guys. We'll keep an eye out for you at the location.
Mm-hmm. And we with you. A pleasure.
And
what is Victor doing right now?
Victor is staring you guys down and like angrily drinking his drink.
So I feel like they were challenging us, Kairos. Just a little bit.
Maybe a bit. Let's not try to escalate anything for now, but we'll keep an eye on them.
Hey, Lyra.
Yeah?
Want to go ask Victor for his autograph with me?
Oh my god, I can't believe it. You know what? Yes.
Okay, you got a paper and pen?
Let me check. I mean, yeah. I have like this rumpled up like little napkin thing. Do you think that would work from the raisin bread earlier?
Okay,
that'll work.
Perfect. You know how to be a fangirl?
I really don't. What do I do?
All right, I'll teach you. So you gotta like get your hair bobbin with your shoulders, kind of thing.
Okay.
And you gotta be
okay?
fix it a lot. Yeah, fix it a lot. That's nice. Yeah.
Okay.
And then when you go up to him, your voice has to go a little bit higher. Like, oh my god, can you do that?
Is this okay? Like
Perfect.
that?
Perfect. Yeah, perfect. And we're both equally as excited that Victor's here and that we got to meet him. And we both want his autograph, and we're gonna like have a little fight about it.
Why would we be fighting over it?
Because like there's only one crumpled up napkin, and we both want his autograph.
But like in a joke sense, right? Because like I really don't know who he is.
Yeah, I really don't know who he is either. I'm playing off the fact that we should know who he is according to him.
I got you. Okay, okay.
You're on board?
Yes, I have a feeling that Kairos is like glaring at me, but let's do it.
Okay, so we walk over, and hopefully Lyra's fixing her hair.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, hey, Victor.
God, it's the Victor. Oh my God.
Yeah, Victor.
Yeah, what is it?
Can we please have your autograph? And
Yeah,
by
I
we,
just
I mean me.
remembered. No, me. What? No, it was my idea. Can
It's
we
my
have it?
paper.
It's my pen.
Oh, folks, please. There's more than enough Victor Stalwart to go along. All right.
Oh my gosh, you're so hot, Victor.
You're
I'm
like,
glad that you guys finally recognize it.
your face structure is like really.
Yeah,
Tell you
it
what.
must have just been the light
there.
or something.
Yeah.
I had an artist paint a few headshots for me.
The crumpled up
So
napkin is no longer needed.
let me get my bag. And he pulls out a couple of like painted images of him like clad in shining armor with a foot atop some kind of nondescript corpse and like holding his sword to the sky.
Professor Singer, may I see your flask?
Sure. And I will go to the bar, and I'm about to do a scene after this little stunt. I'm gonna get me some
Absolutely.
drinks.
I give Kairos a tip on how to take a shot. My mom told me that this helps.
Thank you. And I continue to watch.
He hands out these headshots pre-signed to the two of you. He's like, you're gonna want to hold on to those. Victor Stalwart is gonna slay 10 dragons. And then when I do, those are gonna be worth a lot of coin.
Well, Victor, these don't look like you.
No, that's me. That's what I look like. That's he painted it to my specifications. Exactly.
Okay. Because it looks like you're like a foot taller in this headshot. But
No, that's why would you say that?
I mean, oh my gosh. I mean, like, you know what? You're
It's just like shaking.
I also have some of that drink, Kairos.
Yeah, here we
I
go.
mean to say is that
While
your brain is so big that, like, I can't believe that the artist was able to create that beautiful image onto these headshots. I mean,
Well,
because
It's me.
Angelo, help. Angelo, help. I can't do this anymore.
I can't help you because while the two of you are talking, this was my plan. Victor would get distracted, and I would actually lean over to Marla and be like, "Hey, can I get your number?"
Marla is like giggling as this scene unfolds into her napkin. And then Lily leans into you and says, "You could have my number twice."
Yeah, okay. Can I have hers too?
You can have Lily's, and then you can see if you can earn mine.
Ooh, a challenge. I like it.
Marla, you
And
I'd like
then-
that flask back, please.
Here we go.
And then just as I turn back and Lyra's like, help! I'm like, oh, thanks for all of these,
5.
Victor, Victrum, Vicky, I forget your name, but cool, thanks for the toilet paper. And I like grab Lyra's hand and run back to Kairos.
I have the room keys.
Oh my god, that was so hard. He's
You
so
did such a good job,
gross.
Lyra. You did such a good job. And hey, guess
You
what?
used me.
I got the halfling's number twice, so here, you could have one.
Okay.
Wonderful psychological warfare there, you two.
Thank you.
Victor is just
sweet.
destroyed. He's like leaning over a table, sweating.
They might. He might need to actually rest longer than just this dinner now. Oh,
What just happened? What do they mean?
what was the leader's name again?
Bill, tell me I'm pretty. That's okay.
Will Turner.
Will. It just like look over at Will. It's like.
You're a hero, Victor. You're real good. You're amazing. I know, right? I mean, it's in the headshot.
Here's the master key, Prof. Singer.
Wherever you think she was, she's not standing there anymore.
Oh, where was she?
Vanished?
What?
Where'd she go?
Where's the bar?
Where did she go?
Oh, she got her drink at the bar, and now she's going around the tables and be like, "Welcome all who are here at this tavern. I am the great Lilith Singer from the Avalon Knights Academy, and I'm here with my students."
Oh, she's just like my aunt. Oh no.
Oh, jeez.
This is the part
If you ask for a great adventuring group, this is where it's at. So, just to make this night one of a kind and a night you will never forget, pick up your drinks and raise your damn glasses and shake those asses. And she just goes, "Clap, booby." And she just goes like this, and she just breaks down and be like, "Here we are gathered inside this old tavern. I can talk, it's fine. No drinks ain't kicking me. Drinking our troubles away. Cannot stand, we sway. The hardy ones keep drinking until our minds stop thinking. Vision's getting fuzzy. Spinning room. Oh shit, it's fine. Woo, I can finish this. No statuses or races or job classes right here. If you don't agree, then get your asses out of here." Woo!
I'm gonna make my way over to her just in case she falls over so I can catch her.
Yeah, same. It's like, well done, Professor. What a wonderful performance.
Lily from the other team is like falling into it.
Bravo,
Oh,
bravo. I've crumpled up one of the headshots and I'm wiping tears from my eyes.
So, here's your room key, Prof. Singer. Wonderful performance.
Yeah, I think this performer deserves a long, good rest after such a great show here. Here, let me help you to your room.
Oh,
You're muted.
I think you accidentally cast silence on yourself, Prof. Singer.
Oh,
There you go.
I have no excuse. Geppetto wasn't here to do that to me this time.
Oh, yes, of course, yes. You can give autographs to all your adoring fans in the morning. Come.
That's that's work. You can do that for me if you wish.
Yes,
A
of course.
for you, an A for you, and I hand you an A, and I hand you an A. We're doing great. Woo!
Okay, let's go to bed. Now we'll get you some water too.
So,
I'm not ready for bed. I want to gamble or something.
I want to get a celebratory drink because I have an A. She doesn't hate me.
Well, early to rest, early to rise. I think I would prefer to get up prompt, but if you all would like to stay up late, I won't stop.
Good night, party pooper.
I wake up at sunrise anyway, so.
Good night, everyone.
Iris.
Good night.
I'll make sure that Professor Singer doesn't throw up, I guess.
just taking her to her room. It's just like, you did great. Everything's cool.
Are you sure you don't want to babysit us, Kyrus?
No, I trust Sakura has it all under control.
Oh my god. Oh, we should play card games. I think I'm still good at it. Yeah, no? Yes. Do you have money on you? It's gonna be great. Yeah. That's a sigh of relief.
Oh my gosh.
Looks like someone's not gonna go to bed. You have to stay up with us.
And I guess just humor her until she falls asleep.
Dude, I gave you permission to cast a spell on her even.
I don't think I have any sort of spell that may help with this, unfortunately.
Well,
just indulge her, just like whatever random tirades. It's like, yes, Professor.
So you're able to get Professor Singer up to bed. Everyone else stays down in the bar, and it's not long before the Montgomery Night Adventuring Academy crew begins to pack their things and head out. Is there any interactions you guys want to have with them before they leave?
Bye, Vivid Schnauber. It was nice to meet you. That wasn't his name?
Okay.
I'm also going to say goodbye to the party poopers the same way I said goodnight to Kyrus. But first, I will attempt to take Marla's hand and kiss it.
Oh,
All right.
forward.
Marla says, it's a start. And then just leaves.
Ooh.
I would high five Angelo.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, they're an interesting one. So, how
It's
long
not
do you
until-
expect? Yes. How long do you
gonna say-
expect your mission to be out there?
Oh, could be a few days. Either way, I'd like to stay the night to check out the mining operation.
So that would be better. All right. Well then, I guess I don't have to worry if I don't see your group come back in the morning. So,
No, you'll probably see us there by the time you arrive.
all right. Well, and you'll probably hear us by the time that we arrive.
You might hear us too. Victor's really into battle cries.
Oh.
TMI.
Good luck with that then.
Yes, thank you. The CT5 and the Warforged slowly rises from his seat and follows along.
Okay. Well. So you really are going to gamble tonight, Angelo?
Sure. Why not? Well, actually, I kind of wanted to gamble with those folks, but they're all like party poopers and leaving. Thought I could get some of their money, but I suppose they'll be back.
We'll see then, I think, the next night. We're going to be about the same location. So you can gamble with the people here. I'm actually also going to talk with some of the locals here a little bit before I go to bed.
You can talk to them while you gamble with them. It's amazing the information you can get from people while they're drunk. Right, Prof Singer?
She's gone.
She's
Where'd
already
you go?
upstairs.
How long has she been gone for? She's not a very
A
good
while.
teacher. We could have gotten into some trouble.
She's been gone for a while. Have you also been drinking, Angelo?
No, I'm like this all the time.
Okay, well, you all right about the gambling or so? Lyra, do you want to join in?
No, I'm gonna stay at the bar. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure to not drink so then I can also help Lyra up the stairs if she needs. And I will gamble with Angela with the others and try to gather information about the mines while we gamble.
Very well. I would
Well-
like...
Passed out if you want to join them, Kairos.
I will be passive. I'll not join. I'll join them, but I won't join them. Just head back
Just
hang
downstairs,
out.
see what's going on.
I'm gonna like slap a bar stool and be like, Kairos, sit with
You can
me,
see-
sit with me.
You can see Kyrus's hair is like frazzled and like he's like, yes, maybe a bit of relaxation is what I need.
Mm-hmm. Chill station over here.
Yes, and I'll join my classmates.
Oh man, your hair is all like ruffly. Do you mind if I like,
Oh no, not at all. By all means, thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna fix. See, all better or good.
Would you mind? And I just like push like my braid down, and I just like gesture over to Lyra. Would you mind redoing my braid for me?
Oh yeah, sure. I used to do this all the time with my cousins.
Oh, thank you.
Let's see, and then a
Yeah.
little. Okay, do you want like a fishtail or just like a normal one like you had earlier?
Ooh, that does sound nice. Yes, let's mix things up a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all nice and new. I'm a very
Oh, thank
excellent
you.
player there.
So, what is the plan of the hour now?
I really like just absorbing like the city surroundings. Like bars are really still really new to me and they're very interesting. So I just like to people watch. And I think they're gonna go gamble. So if you want to go over there, then
Oh, I'll try to moderate, but well, I won't stop them if they feel the need to. I'll let them reap what they sow.
exactly. Like you see over there, like Angelo is all about the gambling, but really he's being like super duper smart gathering information. And Sakura is like letting herself go a little bit. It's like if you just sit and watch people, you can get some really cool stuff.
Comfortable silence. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I will keep Lyra company.
Well, Kairos and Lyra keep each other company and braid hair. Angelo and Sakura are gambling with some other bar patrons. So, I need somebody to make a sleight of hand check and somebody to make a perception or investigation check to gather information. Sleight of hand will determine how you do for gambling. You guys can both make it, or you can do it individually.
I will definitely do a sleight of hand.
All right.
That is 13 plus 5. 18.
18.
Ooh.
You do very well gambling.
Investigation is also 18.
18. All right. So Sakura, while you're gambling, you actually acquire an extra 25 gold.
Oh.
Ooh. Okay. Nice.
You clean up the table a couple times. Angelo, while you're investigating and listening in on people, you hear a man talking to some others.
No, it's true, Tomas. I saw him out in the woods. I watched a troll turn a wolf to stone and then break the stone into bits and eat it up. You're insane. Such a thing has never happened. Trolls don't turn people to stone. But it happened, I swear. Its eyes glowed blue and froze up right in front of it.
You must have been hallucinating. Or perhaps there was another creature nearby. That's a cockatrice or some kind of what are those lizards that turn people into stone? One of those things. A basilisk, yes. And that's the conversation that you overhear, Angela.
Are we going to be gambling more, or is this like the what we're getting out of this?
I mean, up to you guys. You play Dungeons and Dragons as much as you want.
I probably want to play longer, but I'm trying to figure out how I can communicate with my friend.
And Lyra's definitely noticing that Angelo is a little bit more stiff than usual. So perhaps thinking that he heard something of interest. So I'll whisper over to Kairos. It's like, I think they got something. Don't know what, but something.
I'm not really stealthy about listening, so like I don't know if they notice me, but like my ears are like getting closer and closer to the conversation as it's being.
You're
had.
like right behind them.
I'll just reach over to Angelo, just whoop.
It's just okay, there you go.
Yeah.
And
Just like,
actually,
did you hear something?
Yeah, I sure wish I knew how to write. I'd be writing on the back of this headshot right now.
Oh, you can whisper it to me.
Okay. I whisper bits and pieces like troll turning a person into stone, eyes glowing blue, basilisk maybe.
Does this sound familiar at all?
do a history check
Okay.
or a nature check. I would accept both.
Also, I sure hope you're going to share some of that
History.
gold, my friend.
Oh, of course. I was going to split it half and half with you. So, 19.
19. All right. So with a 19 for history.
Yeah, 19. 16 plus 3.
Okay. 19 for history. Historically, there's been no account of such a creature. That is, the trolls don't have those abilities. Trolls are brutes. They don't have powers. They regenerate. The whole thing sounds absurd on its face.
This is odd. What color were the eyes of the Warforged, the automaton teacher?
They actually changed from blue to green to red during the time he was there.
Yeah, we should listen in a little bit more, I think. Let's keep on gambling for a little bit longer, Angelo.
Okay, and then what do you think about gambling them next?
Maybe. If there's a little bit juicier things, I think that we should definitely do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, you guys continue your gambling, and while you're gambling, Lyra and Kairos up at the bar, the bartenders serving up your drinks and kind of wiping down the counter. It's a rather large woman, but she's just built. Like, it looks like she might have had a previous life as an adventurer of some sort. Like, she definitely got the odd scar showing through, although it's clear that she's likely retired.
Stop, I'm already in love.
And she's looking at you two saying, so you guys are new adventurers, huh?
Yep, first adventure. I'm gonna pop my cup.
You'll want to be careful. There's a lot of crazy stories lately.
Oh, really? Like what?
People are seeing weird creatures out in the woods.
Like, are we talking like magical weird, or just like you look kind of funny?
There are many creatures. I assume most of them would be weird.
That's the point.
Weirder than weird. They're creatures that have abilities they shouldn't have. Is the best I can explain it.
Whoa, that's
Has this been a recent occurrence?
There's always crazy stories that roll through here, but lately it's been a bit more prevalent.
Has it been a big problem? Are people getting extremely hurt or missing?
Nobody's been killed or gone missing. A couple people are having trouble sleeping, though.
Kairos just excitedly looks over to Lyra and just whispers, "Side quest."
Anyways, you kids
And just tries to get back his composure. Yes, well, perhaps we might be able to look into that.
Well, I mean, if you can. I know it'd put a lot of folks at ease in this town if you could figure out what could happen. It's not like the old days. Me and my great axe, we got a lot done back in the old days. Things are more complicated.
You had a great axe? Oh, that's so cool.
Still keep it under the counter here. And she pulls it up.
Oh. Wow. May I have a look?
Oh, absolutely.
I just run my hand very close, not touching it, just like up and down and like inspecting it and admiring it.
Oh, it's definitely got like a lot of nicks in it. Like this is well used and worn.
Miss, what's your name?
Oh. They call me Barla the Bear.
Okay, first of all, the coolest name ever. And dang it. I would ask, I really want to work here now, but unfortunately that's not what I'm allowed to do. So, I just really like your stuff. That's all I can really say. I'm sorry. I lose the words sometimes.
So
but...
it's okay, honey. It's all right. You just she gets really motherly with you all of a sudden. She's like, "It's okay. You're all right. Everything's cool."
Fuck, I feel pandered too.
I wrote this long before.
Okay.
Sir, I assure you. She's like, "It's okay. Look, I just, take it easy out there. Things are more complicated these days than they were back when I was swinging an axe."
Oh, thank you for the bout of information. We'll be sure to keep a lookout and try to do our best.
No problem. Don't die out there. I like your school, the whole idea behind it. I've seen too many new adventurers die out there. I hope you guys don't join them.
Of course. How else are we going to come back and visit you, Miss Bear?
Thanks. Really, you can call me Barla. Nobody's called me Bear in years.
Well, Miss
Okay.
Barla, I look forward to hearing more of your stories when we do return.
Of course. Come back anytime. Oh, and when you get back home, tell Cookie I said hello.
You know Cookie?
Everybody knows Cookie.
We'll be sure to.
She was so cool. Oh my god.
She was.
I'm
Maybe I
gonna
went to the
need.
wrong class.
I'm gonna need one more perception and sleight of hand check from Angelo Sakura team.
Okay.
Whoever wants to do which?
Let me make sure. 21.
And
21? 10? All right.
that's more realistic, actually.
With a 21, you make another 15 gold. And Angelo, you hear a lot more crazy stories about like hobgoblins that merge into trees, about weird flying gnolls, all kinds of crazy stuff.
Probably sound off my rocker as I whisper this to Sakura.
You hear a particularly terrifying tale of a roper on spider legs that crawled out into the woods and started snatching up creatures and eating it.
Oh no. I think we need to go and warn the other school. I think we need to go and warn them. I don't know if they knew about this. They didn't know about any of the things that are actually out there.
Are you kidding? Vicky's got this.
At this point, are they done gambling?
I think Sakura would be done gambling at this point as she like splits the gold and hands Angelo 20.
Okay, so then Lyra will like see and be like, okay, Sakura's freaking out. So I think that something is really important, probably
Yes, let's
connected.
go check in.
Yeah. Sakura, are you okay? You looked a little bit
There's
scared.
Yeah, there's a lot of weird and frightening tales about stuff that's happening in the forest, and frankly, I'm kind of getting concerned for the other school group now, actually.
Sakura's overreacting. We're adventurers. We're going to run into stuff like spider leggy thingies, right?
They
Yes.
didn't know about that, though, and they're going out at night.
Were these
They're
things like
cute.
things that shouldn't have spider legs by chance?
We did confirmed with the barkeep that there apparently is a increase in creatures with unusual abilities attached to them that perhaps
The barkeep says it.
Montgomery School did not get prepared for.
We
As much as I'm not appreciative of how they
Hold
work,
up.
it
I
would
have
be
a thought. And I don't normally have thoughts, so hear me out.
Yeah,
What
tons
if
of
we
thoughts.
follow? That's true. They're just not very good ones. So if we just go with what Sakura's saying for a minute, and we say we go. Prof Singer doesn't need to know. We just go find those other folks, and we give them a heads up, and then we become friends with them, and then they'll want to return the favor one day, and it'll be great.
Well, I feel as though that we should help inherently, regardless of favors, but I guess that gets the same job done.
Lyra?
See, now I kind of feel bad because I was just gonna say, well, it's not their fault. It's not our fault that they didn't research.
I'm
They're
with
being
you,
kind of mean to us,
right? But this way we can at least get something out of it. That's what I'm saying.
but we also get something out of it if we just stay here.
Also true.
But we're
But
supposed to be adventurers. We're supposed to help these people, especially people
Regardless.
that are in danger.
Regardless
And-
about how they treated us, it's the right thing to do, and I say we should do it.
Thank you, Kairos. I say the same.
Well, I'll leave it up because majority opinion. So
Really
we
learning
didn't
about
really
y'all's
have to.
alignment right now. Well, I don't know. I'm up for fun. That seems like fun. That seems like more fun than this.
You know what, Angelo? If you do this, you could be the shining armor to that pretty elf. And you can get the number.
You don't need to convince me. I'm in for the fun part, but also true.
And Lyra, there's going to be new things that you can discover out there.
You're right, and also, I mean, I can't just not go with you guys because
We have to use our weapons, maybe.
Yeah, that too. How else am I gonna use protect? Yeah.
And who knows? Maybe one of the creatures you could make friends with.
Wait, how come you're not afraid right now, Kairos?
Well,
That's a good question.
perhaps the thought of going on our first actual mission of our own accord excites me.
But at the same time, I'm also, wouldn't you want to let the professor know?
Above game, I am so sorry, Melissa, that I just kind of pulled you out of the game just to put you in a corner, like a box.
No, you're
This works
fine. I
great,
set
actually.
myself up for that. This is. I love stories and the way it's
This is
going.
100%
Perfect.
how this
Yeah.
is supposed to go.
Oh yeah.
I do think that
good.
we should still at least tell her, because I don't want her.
Okay. Kairos is good at leaving notes on doors.
Okay, I have one of, here's
It all ties
one
back.
of, here's one of the Valorant's, that's his name? I don't know his name. Here's one of his headshots. You can use that as a piece of paper and then slide it underneath the door.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Eh.
I'll write on the back, and then, just as you instructed, just write, out to help Montgomery Knight Academy. Hope they don't die. Don't worry. Kairos.
Do you have any more bread with you, Lyra?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I have.
Kairos? Is someone?
Wait, someone say bread. I do have. I've been saving this tiny bit of raisin bread because I've been drinking a little bit, and I learned the hard way that if you drink a lot and you don't eat, that's really bad. So I've been saving that.
Yeah,
Does
you
anyone...
can keep it. But Kairos, did you?
Well, yes, I have a few bits of common bread from
Okay.
the
just
mess hall. It will help
Take
her
one of
with
them and you just kind of slide that under the door with the note. She's
It'll
gonna
help.
need
It'll help with the hangovers for sure.
There's a note covered in breadcrumbs under the door.
She put the bread on the floor.
that. It's okay. It's on the paper now.
On the paper.
3-second rule. It wasn't on there long. It's fine.
But she's not gonna wake up in 3 seconds.
It's on the paper.
Why are you upset? You could eat bread off of the floor. You know it.
It's ruining
I've
the
done that.
sanctity of the bread.
It's not that bad. I've eaten bread off of dirt. It's okay.
Wait, Lyra, are you a bread priest now?
I think we're wasting time.
I've devoted
Yes,
my
we should go.
You're right. You're right.
We could talk about the bread on the way as we walk.
Yeah.
So you guys step out, and Lady Bella is ready with the cart.
Lady Bella. And Lady Bella has fire, so that can help at night.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, she does illuminate an area around her.
Ooh, can I drive?
Wait, do you have dark vision?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you can drive this time, but I'm in front still.
I'll stay in the cart with Kairos then.
So you guys head out in the middle of the night, leaving your instructor behind at the bar. I could not have planned this better. This is almost exactly what I wanted. You know the way. The map is laid out for you, and you make your way to the Gorman Minster Gem Mine.
On the way, may I initiate a little bit of roleplay?
Absolutely, sir.
Just as we're in the cart and riding along, I just whisper over to Sakura as she's sitting with me, and just be like, "Well, truth is, Sakura, I am actually kind of scared."
Oh. Well,
I've not read up on any sort of creatures like this, and it being our first time out in the field, I'm a little bit nervous. Do you have any advice that you could give?
Well, some advice that I got before here was that if we see an Oni, don't talk to it nicely. And I think I haven't heard of any creatures like this either. And so I don't think that it is something actually real. I think it might be something that is messing with it, but there is still a bit of a problem. And it's best to help them.
Right.
And, I think that this is actually a really good chance for you because you really like to read books and that describes all of these creatures, and so how you know how to deal with them. And maybe now you can write your own book so then you can help others in how to deal with these.
You just see him like nervously flipping through like a monster manual or something. Yes, but there's just nothing in.
It's okay. No one knew how to deal with these things at first either when they wrote these books, but then we learned. And you didn't know about these things at first either, but then you learned. And so now we can just learn hands-on, and we're here to help you. So
Okay.
you're not alone.
All right.
It'll be okay. Maybe pat his back.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you, Sakura. And if I could ask, don't mention this to Angelo. He, you know how he
I
is. Thank you.
I hold out my pinky. I promise.
I take it. Pinky swear.
Lyra, are you up front with me?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna lean to you and I'm gonna be like, I have 2 thoughts for you.
2 thoughts?
2 whole ones.
Wow, that's like apparently more than usual, but
Yeah, that's like 4 times more than usual because I only have half thoughts. Anyway, wait, I just did math. I forgot my thoughts. One was something that had to do with animals. Oh yeah, I really like horses. Do you like horses?
of course, I love all animals.
So like, if this cart goes in weird directions, you're gonna help me steer, yeah?
Yeah, or we could just ask Lady Bella, but she seems to know.
Yeah. And the other thing was something to do with apologies. Oh yeah, I'm really sorry that I used you with the whole Vic Frick Veronica situation.
Yeah, that guy. Well, yeah, it's okay. Yeah, just like
For
next
what it's
time-
worth, it wasn't really my intention to use you so much as it was to have some fun, and then I saw an opportunity and I took it.
Yeah, this next time, like, let me know, because I'm like I'm still getting used to friends, so I really don't pick up on some things sometimes. So sometimes you just have to let me know straight up, and then most of the time I'm cool with it. So as long as
Okay.
you let me know straight up.
I'll try. I'm more or less a straight up fella. Unless
That's why
I
we
don't know
always
what
get
I'm
along
doing,
really well.
which is all the time.
I think you underestimate yourself, Angelo. You're a good singer. And you did get, that one elf girl, she didn't even look at me. But you even kissed her hand, hats off to you. And numbers? I mean, you're very cool.
You think I'm cool?
Yeah,
I think you're cool too. We can be friends.
yeah. Wait, I already thought we were friends.
We are. We can be more friends. You said you're having a hard time understanding, so I was trying to just be straight up, and now I feel like I've gone all around in circles.
I mean, it's the basics I understand, I guess. Yeah. So we are now further along the friendship travel path. Or it's all we're past the yeah, we're friends. Just a little bit that way.
Are you
No,
more than friends with Kairos?
I hope so.
Are you more than friends with Kairos?
Do you mean what?
Okay, straight up. I saw you two flirting, and I'm wondering if you got a thing for him.
I don't know what you mean.
Okay, that means no. Fair enough.
Yeah, no. Actually, I'm going to talk to Lady Bella. Hey, Lady Bella, do you have like any other special abilities?
I've been unable to pass into the ethereal ever since my injury, but I can fly if I'm not strapped to a cart.
That is definitely something we'll use for later. Thank you. Thanks, Lady Bella. And let me know if you need any food or rest time. Make sure.
You should know. I smell blood in the air.
Oh, shit.
Can we hear this, or only she can understand this?
You hear...
Okay, then I'm good.
Okay, oh shit. I'm not freaking out. Be the bear. You are the bear. Okay, I think that this anxiety thing is rubbed off on me. Okay, Angelo,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you something. And when I tell you this thing, don't react.
Don't react. Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Don't react. Just absorb the information as is. And yeah. So,
Hey.
Lady Bella has smelled blood in the air. Yeah, so you have that information. I'm gonna go head to the back. You steer Lady Bella, just in case something happens. Which I definitely don't think that anything will happen. But in case it does,
No, don't go. You
I have to
can
tell
at
the
least
others.
that I'll go tell them you can communicate with horses. I'm gonna go tell them.
Too late. I'm already there. Bye. So hey, Kyra, Sakura, pals, friends. Definitely just friends. So, Lady Bella has told me that she smells, and yeah, so she smells blood in the air. So, class president, what do we do?
Okay, well, we're going to slow down and we're going to take a look out. I'm going to, you know what? I'm actually going to scout out. Just hold on, slow down the cart, okay? And
Slow down the cart, but you have arrived at the mine.
Oh.
I would like to perception check around to see if I can see anything.
Very well.
And as she does, I would like to cast on Sakura protection from good and evil.
Oh.
Very well.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's good. That is in perception 18.
As you enter the clearing, it is easy to see the camp in the moonlight. There are scattered tents, a table, and odd pieces of mining equipment scattered about. But the thing that hits you immediately are the pools and trails of blood all over the place.
Hold on. One moment. I'm going to go scout ahead. And I'm going to stealth. And try to go forward.
All right. As you go forward, you don't see... Give me an investigation check, actually.
Okay. That is a 16.
16. There doesn't appear to be any signs of struggle. The cart that you see parked up here, so the first thing that hits you is there doesn't appear to be any signs of struggles. In fact, as you kind of look around the camp, it looks like people just dropped their tools where they were standing. None of the tents are tattered. There's still food on the plates at the table. There's still a fresh pot of stew on the fire, although the flames have burned down to embers. And the cart for the Montgomery Knight Adventuring Academy is just to your left. And their horses have been unstrapped from the cart. They're nowhere in sight now. And their cart is empty.
Okay.
Are there any hoof tracks or any types of animal tracks around the area?
I can tell you that if you give me a nature check.
And
Kairos.
It is a soft 20.
All right. So, with your 20, you look around. There are various tracks of humans and dwarves. It looks like 4 sets of humanoid tracks left from the Montgomery Knight Adventuring Academy cart and headed towards the mine. One set of tracks that sinks a little deeper goes to the front, and then you can see the hoof prints of the horses that seem to have been scattered in each direction.
Okay, I'm going to relate this to the rest of my party.
And what is it, Angela?
I feel like of all of us, you're the closest to a doctor. Can you tell what kind of blood this is?
That's a good idea. I'll look into it, Angelo. Yeah, how are these fresh? Like
Fresh blood.
Well, give me a medicine check.
Medicine.
and as he's doing that, can I tell the direction that the blood is going?
14.
14 medicine check. The blood is a little sticky. It couldn't be more than a day old.
And it seems like normal blood, and
It seems like normal blood. That doesn't. It appears to be blood from humanoids.
and I don't. Are there any bits of like flesh or anything around as
None.
well?
Not a trace. Only the blood. Sakura, with your investigation, you're able to determine that blood pools in places and drags across as though something was dragged across the blood.
Whatever did this made a very precise incision. This doesn't seem to be bits of body parts anywhere.
And over
Excuse
here...
me. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, and over here with the tracks, it seems like the students were going over to the mine, but then there are like these heavier footprints that are deeper inside. So someone bigger let the horses go, and maybe that someone bigger is strong enough to haul people out as well.
It might have been their professor, but the thing is, though, is that the tools here and everything were just dropped, too. There wasn't a struggle. So there's definitely some tricks going on here, and she's gonna like follow the direction of where the blood kind of gets dragged off, and I'm assuming that ends up going towards the mines, doesn't it?
It does. It leads up to the entrance
Classic.
of the mine.
Oh boy.
We're gonna have to go into the mines.
All right.
It seems to me that these students are probably already dead, so our saving mission isn't going to work. Maybe we should go back and get Prof. Singer first before we go.
We don't know that.
We can't take that chance.
No.
If there's even a chance that they might be alive, and we could be their last hope, we have to go in and help. As
Could
much as I
get
would like some assistance.
a perception check across the board?
Across the
no.
board. Oh boy.
Oh, no.
That 20.
Hey.
16.
Where's
All
my
right.
perception? There it is. +0. Let's go. 8.
8.
A big ol' 6.
So, Lyra, Angelo, You see a very familiar looking rock formation near the entrance of the mine.
How familiar are we talking?
Like, you're pretty sure you got this rock formation's autograph just a few hours ago.
Oh no, it's
Oh no, it's
feel
Vector
really-
the crocodile.
I feel really bad for not remembering your name.
I don't feel that bad.
No, it's Victor. It's,
Oh, no.
I'd like. Is it all in one piece?
He is in one piece. He is completely enstoned with his sword above his head. His mouth agape in a silent scream, as though he was in mid-swing when it happened.
Oh no, we need to go.
And then
Uh.
you hear a scream from inside the mine. And we are going to stop right there this evening.
No! No! Ah!
Ouch.
Why you gotta do this to us?
Because
The
this is, how
DM
I,
way.
this is how I roll. I got to dangle out them tasty treats to keep you going for the story.
Oh no.
So that's our show for today, everyone. Tune in next week to find out what goes on inside the mine. What will become of the Montgomery Knight Adventuring Academy team? How will our heroes be able to find out what weird things are at play here? And will they be able to solve the problem? What will Lilith do when she wakes up and finds her students have bailed on her?
We don't want to interrupt the
Holiday.
beauty sleep. It's fine.
We
gets
left her
it.
bread.
No. B for you.
It's better than I would have expected.
Tune in next week for the answers to these questions and more. Plus, my incredible cast joining us again. We're gonna play this story out, and we're just getting started. So if you enjoy that, you can tune in for some more action on Sundays where we have our regular show. Maybe some of the storylines I'm doing in here tie into that. Who knows? It might. You have to watch and find out. Anyways, again, thank you everybody so much for watching. Thank you so much, my incredible cast. You guys are so much fun to work with. I'm loving this group dynamic. It is so like you've definitely got like the Keener team and you've got like the Shenanigans team, but they mix with each other. It's great. Thank you so much for that. Thank you everybody for watching. Thank you for all the follows and likes and subscribes. We really appreciate it. There's no channel without you guys to support it, so we can't thank you enough for coming by and watching and making us feel cool with your eyes and ears, paying attention to the things that we're doing. So
You
tune
make
in
it feel
next
so
week.
cool.
Yeah, right. Tune in next week. I get to do cool stuff, like do a show with JoCat and a bunch of other cool infinite influencers and stuff. And man, my life's kind of rad sometimes.
Great storytelling tonight, as always, benevolent dungeon master. Good work.
Thank you.
Thank
I'm
you.
so proud of my students.
I was 100% prepared for them to like spend the night at the inn with you and then like everybody go there, and then I was gonna find some way to like isolate you after that. They did it for me, and I can't thank them enough.
It was organic.
It's so
Well.
good. So good. But anyways, that's enough of me rambling. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for the raid, and we'll see you guys all next time. And until next time, class dismissed.
It's D&D. It's D&D. It's D&D. It's D&D. We all agreed to play some D&D. That means role-playing, fighting and slaying, solving puzzles. Maybe it's just me. But you guys won't.
No, we won't.
You guys just don't.
No, we don't.
Follow a single plotline through and through. I'm not complaining, but instead of gaming, you find the weirdest other things to do. There was adventure, but you guys wouldn't venture. Instead, you said the mountains looked real nice. middle of winter, you went to the hinterlands of permafrost and frozen ice. You hid from every danger, you wizard, rogue, and ranger, and found the perfect valley for your quest. In the lands of no